Jeff Konegan live. The show is smoking. Speaking of smoke, when's the last time we used this?
Well, you are still at Kembeski. I've told you always, don't use this. You can't be arrested.
That's what you said. That's what you said. It's illegal.
It's illegal.
What's not illegal is that Francis Atwoli is waxing lyrical, calling it like he sees it without fear or favor. Robert Borale loving the show. You say this show is off the hook. Leonard Mambo Mbotela says, Ndugu Atwoli, welcome back to the show. We love it when you come.
An old brother of mine.
Wonderful man, wonderful man. Yeah. Philip Etale.
Yes.
With Baba.
A young progressive boy.
I love watching JKL, and more so whenever Papa Atwoli is on the set.
Yeah.
He is blatant and sharp shooting, full of wisdom. If only we can listen to him. You know what to? If only we can listen to him. Babu Owino, Mweshimiwa, Embakasi.
Yeah, another militant boy.
Yes.
Yeah, and leadership is militancy.
Amesema, Brother Atwoli is the one man I can trust with my babies. And then he goes on to say, workers at JKIA must not lose their jobs.
Absolutely. We are going to court tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his constituency.
Yeah, that is his constituency.
Embakasi, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Listen, the recent cabinet reshuffle.
Yeah.
And Richard Echesa.
Yeah.
Ameenda kachesa chini.
Yes.
Amechesa inje.
Yes.
You predicted that a while. Monica, do we have the tweet somewhere? Do we have the tweet? Okay. You predicted that.
Yes.
When did you predict it? Like,
on 5th
of
January, at the funeral of Honorable Savula's daughter in Lugari.
Ukasema?
And I asked those people who were there to take their notebook and write down, including the Honorable Member of Parliament of that area.
Yeah.
I said, this young man, he has no respect to the elders. He is like my son.
Yes.
How can he go to a public rally and he says Atwoli is incapable of feeding his own families and he's tired of feeding my wife? I said, my wife is the mother to Rashid. There is nothing wrong in Rashid supporting the mother.
Yes.
I helped him to bury his father. I supported him when he lost the brother. And I've been supporting him when he's here in Nairobi, and when he didn't have a job.
And I show him no respect.
Yeah. And I'm he's of the age of my sons. So I said, if that is what he's saying, and he goes publicly, I carried my hand up as an elder. Not only Luya elder, but a Kenyan elder.
Yes.
I said, this is my son. If that is what he's saying and it's not true, even if it is true, he's bound to respect me as an elder, just like his father. Yes. But if that ministerial appointment has gone into his head, let him be sacked within 3 months.
You
and
said that.
As this son goes down,
yes,
as it sets down,
yes,
let it go with him.
Hey. Less than 3 months later?
Yesterday it was 3 months, he was sacked on first.
Wow.
And he has yet to see some problems. And he doesn't know. He says sometimes, he teases me, he says, oh, you will. I saw the sun before him, sunrise. I was born. You know, I am his father.
Yeah, respect the father.
If it was me who was him,
yeah,
he would have rushed to me to say, Dad, I erred, forgive me.
Yes. Nisamehe. Naomba msamaha.
Naomba msamaha.
Yeah.
But he will continue being in problems now and then until he's expired. And I told him, I will see him going down. He will not see me going down.
No.
Because he will go down before me.
So there's more coming? Are you seeing more reshuffling coming?
Absolutely. Not reshuffle.
Yeah.
Reorganization of the government.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't talk to the head of state. I'm not privy to him.
No.
I'm not his advisor.
No.
I hardly see him. Because there are people at State House where you call everybody at State House is a president. Even those junior officers there. They will not allow you to talk to the president.
Yes.
But like now, everybody is seeing me. I can assure you, in less than a year, there's going to be a total reorganization of Kenya's government. To everybody's surprise. You remember I predicted here, I can check the date from my notes here, that during the second term of President Uhuru, he will narrow down to those people who are plundering our economy. And he will reorganize those institutions charged with such like responsibilities. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the DPP's office,
yes,
and the DCI.
Yes.
Indeed, he did it. And that is what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
Let him reorganize that. Now they are doing their job, those young men.
Yes.
And people are crying, they are not doing what they are doing is,
It's personal.
no, there's no personal. This syndrome of our man.
Yes.
It must stop if we are to move ahead. And that is what is going to make the president reorganize his government. Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and let me tell you, those who don't understand Kenya's politics, he doesn't need anybody. Kenyans need him more than he needs them.
But you're the same person who said he's too young to retire. You said
But
this.
that is why I'm telling you, wait after BBI. That is another prediction I'm telling you. Building Bridges Initiative, when they report back on what they are trying to collect and information they are having, which will require some referendum and what have you, President Uhuru Kenyatta might not retire. Because if there are slots on governance, and then they say, we want, because our politics is pegged on ethnicity. When I hear people arguing, what is Atwoli saying, and so on, say these people don't know what they are talking about. Because Kenya's politics is not overall national politics. It's politics pegged on ethnicity. And I will give you a good example. Those people who are saying, our man, or those people who are suffering from our man syndrome, is because immediately after elections in 2017, the two communities said all government positions will be shared between the two communities. That is the Kikuyus and the Kalenjin.
Yes.
Now, the majority of parastatal bodies were taken by the Kalenjin. When I see sometimes my Luya guys saying, we are going to go here and we are supporting the deputy president, I quietly ask myself, what did we gain? No any Luya leading a parastatal in this country.
None.
Even including at NSSF where I serve, a poor Teso boy has been acting for more than 4 years in a position that he would have been confirmed. But because Tesos who are part of Luyas in Western Kenya, they have no say, nobody can confirm that boy. So the majority of the people who were slotted to plumb parastatal bodies were either Kalenjin or Kikuyus. And that is why the DCI cannot go to Western, cannot go to Nyanza, where people are not appointed, or at cost in government, or in Ukambani, where people are not appointed in government positions and are state arresting people. People who are being arrested are people who are given those plump jobs as per the agreement within Jubilee government. And those who say, these are up, they are suffering on both sides. See at NHIF, where is Geoffrey Mwangi? When you say our man syndrome, Kikuyus are also equally. Though my friend and my neighbor, Humphrey Karaoke.
HK.
HK.
Yes.
A very well-known Kikuyu entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yeah. He's also suffering the same fate on non-compliance with care.
But what is that? That must be personal with somebody, SG. You must know. This is a personal thing with him and someone.
I don't know. But he has been in business for a long time.
He's your neighbor.
Yeah, he's my neighbor, I agree.
He's been in business for how long?
For so many,
He's made
years.
Billions.
For many years.
Why are you going after him now for some liquor, not paying taxes on some liquor?
Yeah, but
thing?
you see, taxes is obligation. As much as we say, why are you going in for that?
But you must ask yourself, there's a reason for that.
There must be a reason.
And that is where we don't want to go.
if DCI is doing its work.
Yeah.
Let us not go to that. There is somebody doing this, Jeff.
Okay, so listen, the amount of corruption in this country right now, when you hear 21 billion shillings for some phony dams somewhere in Elgeyo Marakwet, I mean...
Let me tell you, people must differentiate corruption and theft.
Go on.
Yes. Corruption, you give somebody something to influence the outcome of what you want to get.
Okay.
This is completely different. This is just people conniving to steal public funds. We borrow money from outside Kenya to assist Kenyans, the poor Kenyans, Wanjiku and everybody. And then we steal the same money.
Can you imagine?
It's just open theft.
And
look.
And we don't even build whatever's supposed to be built.
7 billion.
7 billion.
Even my own Minister of Labor, it's not, it's not allotted 7 billion. It's the lessly funded ministry.
Even some counties don't get 7 billion.
They don't. And even in some counties, some governors must take about 15 million on daily basis to some places to sustain their position and support.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you.
Come on.
You wait.
Every day.
Every the end of the month.
15 million. That's ridiculous.
Cash is taken somewhere, converted into dollars. If today DCI went to the houses of some Kenyans in this and thorough, you see?
Yes.
Thorough investigation and inspection is carried out in those houses. Billions and billions of dollars will be retrieved from their houses.
In the houses?
In the houses. And that is why there is no circulation of money in this country. It's just open plundering. And the government knows this.
And they're not doing anything?
No, they are doing something, but
what are they doing?
A lot of politics, people...
What is it going to take? Will this country collapse?
If I was Uhuru, I would have a serious meeting with the judiciary. Or all the same, I do away with the judiciary.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bring in foreigners.
Not foreigners.
We had foreigners before?
Not foreigners.
Chief Justice.
I just go to Parliament, get MPs who support me. I amend laws. I say there is nothing like somebody being given a bond, even if he's a suspect, until the investigation is over.
Akondani.
And nobody will go back to his office.
So where do they go?
You are arrested if you are just suspected.
Industrial area.
Being suspected.
Industrial area.
This is what is in China. You try to give somebody a tip. He tells you, here we have cameras, CCTV are watching me. When you come back to China, you will not find me. I will be hung. That is what is required here.
What?
Yeah, that is what is required here.
By the way,
and sometimes it takes me back to admire those days of detention.
Yeah.
Detentions.
Yes.
Because an African, you give him an inch of freedom, you find him in your bedroom. This is the 2014.
Yes.
2014. It's me who said this is strange. Why are we moving? All projects Kibaki left in this country were in millions. Why small things like putting up a dispensary has been turned into billions?
Yeah. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. These people are raising their stakes so that everybody should know this road to this place will take billions. It was not, and all those people who are promised tarmacking of roads in Western Kenya, none of them has taken off.
None?
None. And that, even these ministers who are talking, if I was Uhuru, I would sack them like yesterday. They used to commission projects which are not budgeted for political expediency. And these people understand very well the budget line. This money is allocated to this. Yes. When this money is here, I will be here. Yeah. They station people outside. Some are in London, some are in Italy, some are in various places waiting for this money. When this money goes merry-go-round, it is back in Westlands. Somebody withdraws the same money. Some poor MPs are there singing on a daily basis. Even with us in Kanu, we used to sing, oh, Kanu, Kanu, for nothing. Nowadays, they are paid every weekend.
At some funeral.
At some funerals. Go and say this.
Yeah.
What a shame! What a shame! What a shame! What shame, son? Chinga bastards.
What
your country is your country.
Yes.
Your country is your father and your mother. We have no any other country other than Kenya. We have young children. We have several universities. We are producing graduates. We need to provide employment and plan for them. If you have 3 or 4, 5 thieves, why can't we sacrifice them for the sake of our nation?
Good point. Good point. In fact, Kobia, Nkonge Kobia from Nanyuki says, Atwoli is the true Kenyan and the only one who can save the millions of Kenyans who have no hope. What is happening in our country? You're the only one. Stanley Kamau, the Jigger Man.
Yeah.
Stanley, he says, Atwoli is my hero.
Thank you.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
The son of Mbio Koinange.
Oh, great.
Waiganjo.
Yeah, say hi.
Amekusalimia sana.
Hata mimi nasema asante.
He says that Vigiraya.
Wairegi.
He says that's true. He says that's true, what you just said.
Yeah.
Vigiraya Wairegi.
Yeah. And some people say they want to compete ourselves with this program. Let me tell you, JK. I've been around for some time.
Yes.
I understand this country very well. When I see some people writing, they want things that comes out to please them.
Yeah.
Don't please anybody. Speak the truth. He who speaks the truth is with God. And he who is with God, you will never defeat him. What I'm telling you is plain truth. That this country requires total overhaul. And when I'm sleeping, I still have high hopes in President Uhuru Kenyatta that he's going to do something before he leaves this country. And what I expect him to do is total surgery.
Radical.
Radical. And that is coming. Currently, he doesn't need any other person.
No, he doesn't.
With Baba
Yes.
And Kalonzo,
Yeah.
he needs Joe. I hear some people saying, oh, it must be all inclusive. In a democracy, it can't be all inclusive.
Can't please everybody.
Yeah, can't please everybody.
No. You're on fire, SG. You're on fire. Let me ask you, before we go to break real quick, will Raila run in 2022?
That's what I can't know. Raila is a strategist. And even now, he has another card that nobody knows.
Yeah.
Because Ali,
Yes.
was it early last year or late 2017, his ODM chairman, Mr. Koech in Kipkelion, he passed on. And I didn't know Raila knew him. I went to that funeral because I educated 2 children of Koech in Kipkelion. One of the children, I adopted as my own daughter. And when I went to the funeral of their dad, I was there sitting like this. 2 minutes, I see the chopper coming.
Baba.
I asked, who is that one coming? They said, you didn't know? This Mzee Koech is the chairman of the ODM in Kipkelion.
Whoa.
I didn't know. So when the speeches were open for us, I was the first person to speak on historical background.
Yes.
How I knew him as a counselor and so on.
Yeah.
How he helped me in Nakuru when I took over Kenya Plantation and Agricultural Workers Union. And how he came to me that I should assist him after he had lost his position as a counselor.
Yeah.
And when Raila stood up, that time, William Samoei Ruto was all the time calling him names, Mganga, what have you. Raila told those guys, and it is there in Kipkelion, and I know they are watching me, told them, please, go and tell William Samoei Ruto, he cannot be a president without my support. It's me only who can be his kingmaker. He should not be insulting me. If he continues insulting me, he will not be a president, without my knowledge. Little did I know there will be a handshake to put Raila in a strategic position.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Very huge strategic position.
Yeah.
Now,
Whatever you do, do
And
not fall.
also
Do not fall.
with access and a key
To
to
State House.
visit any country on the continent of Africa. So what I'm saying now,
You don't know if he'll run.
if he will be running
If Raila runs, can he beat Ruto?
with the support of number one and with the support of Joe, and as I've told you always, Ebintu Njanga, and with the support of Kalonzo Musyoka. You cannot rule out Kalonzo Musyoka.
You can't?
You can't.
Come on.
You can't.
The Kanda Yamoko.
You can't. In Ukambani, after Paul Joseph Ngei, whom I knew very well, I can tell you, and after Muli Mutisia,
Yes.
the man is Kalonzo Musyoka. The second is the young man who is now upcoming politician,
Mutua.
the governor of Machakos, Mutua.
That's a good thought. By the way, Professor, I'll tell you after the break. Professor Makau Mutua.
Yes.
He wants to run for president.
Yeah, Kenya is a democratic country, but as I've told you, most of Kenyans, some of the elites, they live in their own world.
Francis Atwoli.
And you know them.
We know them. Keep the tweets coming at Koinange Jeff at Citizen TV Kenya. The hashtag is JK Live, and JK Live is smoking, SG. It's smoking.
Absolutely.
And it's live. It's not recorded.
Absolutely.
Be back in a bit. Jeff Koinange live here at Citizen Television with a man who speaks from the heart without fear or favor. COTU's outspoken Secretary General Francis Atwoli. Tweets and texts and WhatsApp messages coming in so thick and so fast. Philip Arunga. Unamjua?
Very well.
He says, Francis is my village mate.
Absolutely.
Tell him I am very proud of his fearlessness.
Thank you, Philip.
Philip and Fred and Julius. Now, what?
They are my neighbors at home. Very good children.
Good children.
Young men.
Yes. All of them are watching you right now, SG. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you're live, not recorded.
I have told you on several occasions, if you invited me on a recorded program,
Yes.
I will never come. Never me. Never. I want something which is live.
Yes. What channel is this?
No.
Maina Kageni, my good friend.
Yeah, I know.
He says, so SG, in Kenya, there's no opposition. Yeah. Opposition is dead, right? What hope is there for tomorrow?
Let me tell you, for any country, particularly in the developing world, if you have got to move towards one direction, try as much as possible to reduce opposition. This is how China has tremendously developed. This is how Singapore got to Malaysia. And I told you one day here, in Malaysia, in 1968, our President Jomo Kenyatta, gave them a free grant of $6 million.
Malaysia,
yeah. In Malaysia.
6 million.
6 million. Go there today in Kuala Lumpur. See where they are. So if you want to develop, even in your own family, try as much as possible to reduce opposition. What type of opposition do you want? What we want are those civil societies, a pressure group like my organization, to stand up and speak on behalf of the members that we represent without fear or favor as an independent trade union organization.
Yes.
On issues of principle, on issues of law, on issues that concerns that particular constituency that you represent. We don't need total opposition. To develop or to be what you are, or to decide on your own destiny, you must be a good decision-making person. If you make a decision and other people want to circumvent it, how do you develop?
And you
Go
have
to Northern Africa, see how they have developed.
And you have to have...
It is now only Kenya in the whole world which doesn't have post-independent city. Yeah.
Like Abuja.
Like Abuja.
Yamoussoukro.
Yeah. Yamoussoukro. When Kibaki was trying to come up with Konza, where is Konza now?
It's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where it is. But
and if we want to decongest Nairobi, we must support Konza City.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
Correct.
Go to Abuja, go to Marrakesh,
yes.
Go to Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt.
Sheikh, yes.
Go to Go to Dodoma in Tanzania.
We're the only ones fighting it
Yeah,
here.
fighting each other and also stealing.
Every day.
Every day.
And no one's being arrested.
Nobody's being arrested. This is not even during Kibaki's time. Kibaki opened all these roads you see at Upper Hill.
Yeah.
That is why they are attracting investors there. Upper Hill is another Dubai.
Yes.
How and when there is this plundering of public funds, we borrow and some people steal. When President Uhuru says, he says, "Mimi najua wewe ndio mwizi kabisa." Go and explain. If it were me, I would arrest you in the evening.
Same evening.
Yeah, it's the same evening. And take you to DCI to explain.
And yet it's not being done. And Agenda 4 is all but over.
Absolutely.
Nobody's talking Agenda 4 right now.
No, people are interested in their own things. How do I told you one day here, this issue, this culture we have developed in offices, young people working with papers, how can we make money here?
Yeah.
I told you, what is this type of culture? These people who want to make money should be arrested because we have only one company called Delaru, which makes money.
Yes.
Other people must work and earn money after 30 days. Yeah. And yesterday I was listening, a day before yesterday, to governors at Sagana. You know, some people are trying to misadvise the president, talking about, we don't need to employ nurses. We don't need to employ people on permanent basis in the counties.
Or let's get Cuban nurses, like we got Cuban doctors.
How will you attract all these young men that we have produced from our institutions of high learning if you can't provide permanent employment for them? Or if you can't use our engineers, you can't use our own technical people, you can't use our own professionals, you can't use our own professors, you can't bake a bigger cake that includes everybody. If you see an employer or any government talking of shortages, talking of casualization of employment, piecemeal type of jobs, contracts, that is a useless government, I should say. Because the best government should create jobs and attract young men and women from the institutions of high learning into those jobs.
So when did the rain start beating us as SG? Where did we go wrong? Because the greed level is through the roof.
Let me tell you, every government has a strategic plan. Like Rwanda is a 100-year strategic plan.
Yes.
Every government. And if you want to sustain and implement that strategic plan, don't deviate. Let no people of diverse interests divert you.
But we have 2030.
If we would have followed,
we have Vision 2030.
Yeah, if we have followed the 2030 vision of President Kibaki without being deviated from it, because people wanted to make money, money makers. That is why we are where we are. And we have retrogressed more than progressing.
Correct. We've gone backwards.
Absolutely.
If
and we should be able, this is why I'm telling Kenyans, particularly the level of our parliamentarians in that august house, they should stand up and say this is the way forward, irrespective of their political affiliation, and say this is going to hit us hard.
Look, they can't.
If a thief is a thief, is a Luya thief, tell him, please,
you're a thief.
You are a thief. Don't say this is our man. You want to protect our man. And then also threatening. Yeah. There is nobody in this country who is on transit. There is nobody in this country who is on transit. We are Kenyans. Don't threaten people.
Yeah.
We are not on transit.
We're Kenyans.
We will face you too. We have sons and daughters in this country. Yeah. Don't threaten others. We are coming. And you know very well, money here has been stolen.
Yes.
And the DCI, the young man.
Yes. Kinoti
is trying to investigate and you want to threaten him. Who are you? Whom do you think you are? Kenyans will rise up against you. I said it, President Uhuru has repeated it. If we can't tape this plundering of public funds, then the Kenyans will rise up. Yeah. See what is happening in Algeria?
Yes.
Now.
Bouteflika wants another term.
Yeah, people are saying now, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Yeah. What will you do?
It's coming here.
Yeah. See what happened in Egypt during Brotherhood time.
Yes.
Or Arab Spring.
Arab Spring.
Yeah. We don't want to go that route.
No.
Let us correct these issues. If you are a thief, you have stolen money, keep quiet completely. Just wait. The day Kinoti will narrow down to you. And a lot of things that has happened in this country, which need to be investigated. We lost Jacob Juma. We lost Musandu. We lost so many people. Muchai, in unclear circumstances.
Yes. Jacob Juma.
Jacob Juma.
So many.
So many. So what we are saying, if such things happens and somebody is threatening people, somebody says, will it be narrowed down to me the following day? It instills fear into the young man who wants to help Kenya, like Kinoti, like Nurdin,
yes.
Like the young man in ethics and corruption.
Yes.
They say, I will go like so and so went. We don't want to go that route. We don't want to open old wounds and mix it with those young men who are now doing a noble job that every Kenyan was crying for.
SG, someone once said, the guilty flee when no one pursueth.
Absolutely.
At the same time, Wale Akinyemi, our Nigerian brother, he says, this man Atwoli is so wise. I hope he has a structured program to mentor a new generation. His wisdom is Solomonic. Hey, Wale.
That is why I have about 3 young men with me here.
I saw them, by the way. Very young men.
They are here.
These are your mentors.
Yeah. And both of them are educated. Those who are there.
So are they going to take over from you one day?
2 of them are lawyers. The other one is...
you don't have to come. There's no time for you to come.
They are economists.
It's not your time yet. Wanakuja hapa kufanya nini?
To hear me.
Kujeni.
To hear me.
Kujeni basi.
Dakika
moja tu.
To hear me.
Kaeni chini dakika moja. This is the future.
This is the future. Where is Kipchurmet?
How old are these? Are these 30s? 20s, 30s?
These are young men. They are in the late 20s and 30s.
How you doing, man?
That is Kipchurmet.
Mambo. Okay, Safi.
This is Arab Kipchurmet. Kipchurmet in Kalenjin, a person with no hair here, bald hair.
All right, while they sit there and enjoy the bench, don't get too comfortable, okay? Hii bench na wenyewe.
So you can now leave.
Yeah, thank you.
I was just introducing you.
Monica, let's look at tweets. Let's look at tweets.
And so many have left who are now practicing.
Well done, well done.
Those who have offices.
So those people who say you're not mentoring anybody.
If you see my assistant, Ernest Nadome, he's a young man. You see Carol Ruto, who is also my assistant, a young lady, who are vast in everything. They can do what I can do.
Well done. Masake Hillary says, Atwoli, you are an elder, but why do you discriminate other leaders in Western, especially those supporting DP Ruto? If the handshake is all-inclusive, why is that ODM members hate those allied to DP?
Let me tell you, it's better to die a poor man, but very highly principled. If you call yourself you are an elected leader and you are a beggar, I have no time for you. I have no... First of all, those who elected you might have made a big mistake to elect you. We had leaders in Western Province, Masinde Muliro, the late Wamalwa, Joseph Martin Shukuku, Elon Wameo, Wasike Ndombi, several, Edward Eric Hasahala, Mukuna. We had leaders in Western Province. Masabai, the Honorable Philip Masinde.
Yes.
What's
wrong with
these were not leaders, these were not beggars, they were leaders. The group of leaders we have in Western Province, most of them are beggars. They are not men who can stand on their own. I'm saying this, I don't want an elected position. Keep your positions, I keep my position. But a man, who, every morning you are on somebody's door with hands behind like this.
Yes.
Shenzi, son.
Shenzi. Wow. Henry Malix. Atiaje Azubui.
I have no respect for such leaders.
No. Henry Malek says, ask Atwoli the consequences of the previous nurses' strike. How does government shift to hiring health workers on contract? Which Kenya are we living in, surely?
We will oppose that. We have said we will oppose it. The problem is that Kenya government, as it is now, as it is constituted, we don't have anybody who is fast in dialoguing, particularly in industrial relations. Yeah, we have a big gap there. And you see what they are doing, they intimidate.
Correct.
They intimidate workers, they intimidate nurses.
Yeah.
And other workers at 11th hour, they move to labor relations court. They advise the employer to move to labor relations court to obtain an order declaring the strike illegal.
How?
Unlawful, when they know that is reflected in Article 41 of our national constitution and no NLO. And I'm putting those judges, both in national labor relations court,
yes,
and those who are being used in high court. I'm putting them on notice because I and Kotu fought for the new constitution that was promulgated 2010. They should read it carefully. They should not be used.
And they're being
like
used.
today, a magistrate, a whole magistrate.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? He takes the trade union leaders from Kenya Aviation Union to sales at industrial court
until Friday
without option of bail. As if even a murder case, those who committed the murder, they are outside. A stupid magistrate. A stupid magistrate. Stupid magistrate. How?
Kiprop Ruto says, ask Atwoli, has DP Ruto lost in the path to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya?
Absolutely not.
He's lost?
No, he's not lost.
Huh?
He's not lost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He has a chance.
He has a chance. As I've said, if he can just try to adjust himself, have good proper advisors, and have good followers who are not threatening the head of state, who are not threatening any Kenyan. Because Kenya is ours. We all belong to this Kenya.
Yeah.
We are not stakeholders in Kenya.
Somebody was asking earlier on if between Gideon Moi and William Ruto. Go on.
You know, I don't want to talk too much. Moi, Gideon, is a political leader of my party, Kenya African National Union. That is a party where I'm a life member. So whatever he's doing, and you know...
But you can't oppose your party leader?
No, I can oppose it, but yes. what I'm saying, at a proper forum, a forum where we are in a constitutionally constituted meeting of KANU, I will have my opinion on his leadership. Yeah. But to compare the two, because every community has 1, 2, 3 leaders. If you come to Western, Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula,
bullfighter,
and the other day Oparanya was saying
and
also
bullfighter.
He wants to become a bullfighter, has already lost the way. That is out. Now you see, in every community, if you go in Kikuyu land, you find Kuria says he wants to be a president.
Yes.
Yeah, you find there is the other boy called Ndindi Nyoro. He also wants to become a president.
And Waiguru.
There is Anna Waiguru wants also to become a president. There is the other boy here from Dagoretti. What is his name? Ichungwa, somebody.
Kimani Ichungwa.
Kimani Ichungwa wants to become. So in every community, there are such like, differences. If you go to Kambadi, you see the young Mutua. He wants to take Kalonzo. There is the Makueni governor, professor. Every community. If you go at the coast and so on.
So what you're saying is Gideon stands no chance against Ruto. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying like
that's what you said.
What I'm saying, these are all sons of the Rift Valley people and the sons of Kenya. Everybody has equal chance to play, but it depends who runs fast. You can have 5, 10 children. The other one is running fast. The other one is timing. And the other one is a strategist. You don't know, you run. When you are tired, he takes over. You can't. And then you cannot rule out who can do this and who can do this. They are all our sons. Competing.
Nancy Mutindi, what's Atwoli's take on the rise of unemployment and also about HELB payments for students who have no jobs and the certificates are now fake, according to GK, Government of Kenya?
First of all, that thing of HELB should be done away with.
Yeah.
Let our young men and women go to school from kindergarten or from nursery to universities without being subjected to any payment. And let us plan earlier, like in Japan, that immediately after one leaves the institution of high learning, there is a job already for that particular person. But or that's from a technical institution.
Yeah, but so many are unemployed after...
Yeah, because of poor planning. you reap what you did.
What you sow.
Ah.
Yes. Absolutely. Eliud Miheso asked Mr. Atwoli if he could be president now, what measures would he take to end corruption? If you were but you said something. You said you'd hang them.
I will be a one-term president. I will not attract support from anybody. And I will start with Nairobi, our gateway to international world. I will make sure Nairobi is just like any other international city. Work out on flyovers, easy congestion in traffic jams, finish all those things in a day, and also narrow down. There will be nothing like corruption.
Huh?
Because on suspicion, you will not hold that office. We have thousands and thousands of Kenyans.
Yeah, but what if you've already stolen? What would you do with that money? That person who you're suspecting, what would you do? Would you hang them? Would you jail them? Would you firing squad? What would it be?
First of all, I will attract parliamentarians to come out with stringent laws that can tame them. On suspicion alone, you are in 6 months when we are investigating you.
Suspicion?
Suspicion. 6 months you are in committee. On conning, 5 years, if you count.
And if
you are minister, and then the Auditor General, in his report, he says such billion got lost during your time.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to any court to defend yourself. You will be given from 10 to 15 years jail term.
What if you're
just on the report, on a professional report?
What if you're a governor?
I can't be a governor myself.
No. What if a governor is found guilty?
All these governors you are seeing, my friend, this first governor, they are going to end up in jail.
Huh?
These governors you are seeing, you were Kirinyaga yesterday.
Yes.
Very few people will escape jail. Let them step out of their offices. If you are governor for 5 years or 10 years, today when you are going out, you are saying you want to be a president.
Yeah.
You have a chopper. Where did you get that money?
For the chopper.
For the chopper.
Which is 200-300 million, by the way.
You start homecomings, bringing people. Where did you get that money? All these governors are going to be jailed. I swear. Take a pen and write down.
That's your prediction?
That is my prediction.
They're going down. They're going to jail.
Absolutely. And they are saying we don't want nurses. We can only employ people on contracts. We will employ people when you are where? When you are in jail.
SMS's Kibutai in Nairobi says, please ask Brother Atwoli why Kotu is in court against the affordable housing agenda of government and not ready to record a consent in court to withdraw their suit, as indicated by the responsible CS and PS.
I know that one we have moved out. We agreed that last year the president had awarded us 5% wage increase, minimum wage increase, and it had not been gazetted.
Okay.
So we asked government, if you want 1.5% on housing, gazette 5% wage increase, and support reviewing and renewal of collective bargaining agreements.
Yes.
And after that, our members, out of what you have increased, our members take your 1.5%. So we moved out of that. After government had gazetted, and it was last month when they gazetted 5% wage increase.
Kimani Ichung'wah, you mentioned him a moment ago, right?
Yes.
He's just messaged.
Yeah.
He has tweeted.
Yeah.
He says, please tell him, Mzee Atwoli, I harbor no such ambitions to be president, I guess. I am just a simple servant of the Kikuyu who is honest and keeps his word. Kimani Ichung'wah.
Yeah, but I agree with him if he has no such ambitions. And I have seen him being very vocal because one day when I said that President Uhuru is going nowhere, he was the first person in a funeral somewhere in Rift Valley to attack me. He said, Uhuru is not just a person who doesn't understand about democracy. He cannot vie. And I said, this young man, he would have quietly come to me to ask me, because if we did amend constitution and it has about 6 slots, and then we say the first slot will go to Luias, the second slot will go to Luos, the third slot will go to Kambas, the fourth slot will go to Coast, the fifth slot, as Rift Valley is big, we will give them 5th and 6th to share. The Masais are there, other communities, the Kalenjin and so on. And then we ask the communities to bring, because political parties are are tribally based.
Yes.
And then the Kikuyu comes with Uhuru Kenyatta. They say, yes, he was number 1. Now we are bringing him in slot number 2 or number 3 that has been allotted to Kikuyus.
Yes.
What do? Would you say you don't want him?
No.
Or today, if we amended the constitution and then he dissolves the government, he's entitled again to fight for under new constitution for another 2 terms. What will you say? and he has the following.
Yes. And the numbers.
And he comes up with a slogan like which the Central people came up with in 1992, promise. Huh? Yeah. Now he comes with another one, Imwe. Will you stop him from getting into that place? Things will just change once up. And he's there. What do? Will you hang yourself?
No. Vindu?
Vindu Vichanjanga. So I thought people like Ichungwa, people like Kuria, people like Ndindi Nyoro, people like the rest were seeing that. Politics is dynamic.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. And let me tell you, Kikuyus, currently, you close your eyes without President Kenyatta, who is their political leader.
There's no one.
Yeah. There will be problems such as the one they had when President Moi took over in 1978. They stayed 24 years. And even for the first time, Mwega people had to be given donated food, which had never happened in Central Province.
Wow.
So,
one prediction going forward, your one prediction, next 12 months.
My one prediction in next 12 months, or little bit, I think next month, the government is going to be reorganized. New cabinet ministers, everything will be new, and some people might walk away from the government or something might happen. Because what I see with the level of corruption and the amount of money involved with the current setup of the system, you'll find almost maybe every minister from both sides of political divide were involved in one way or another. So after this other set also will be narrowed down to, and Uhuru will have nobody in the cabinet, and he will have no any way out other than dissolving his government and formulating or coming up with a new system of government.
Francis Atwoli, the man with the crystal ball prediction. That's it.
That's it.
My goodness. We're going to look out for you, and we're going to wait out, I guess, and see if this happens.
Yeah.
Because everything you have predicted...
This one will have to happen.
Huh?
This one is going to happen.
Well, everything happened. Trump, handshake.
Yes.
Echesa.
Yeah. And remember also I told you Uhuru is going to win elections. But it will be very, very controversial.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's
he either wins it democratically or he steals election. But the results will be... It did not happen. Absolutely. We had to go in for the second election again in October.
And he won.
I predicted it here.
You did.
And some boys are tweeting saying, oh, we are recycling, we are doing
Please.
what? Because they are not, they don't have that vision.
They have no clue.
I've told Kenyans always,
I will recycle you every time.
Yeah, I am a just man of God.
By the way, happy Ash Wednesday.
Absolutely happy Ash Day.
So,
Wednesday. 40
days?
40 days of lending and so on. We accept that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Francis Atwoli, man, good to see you.
Thank you.
And every time if they say I'm recycling, don't listen to them, okay?
I don't listen to them because they don't know. I want to see any other Kenyan who predicts the way I predict.
There's
and
none.
Who sees things
they don't exist.
And they come to happen.
Yeah.
Who knew Professor Magoha was going to be a minister?
Who knew?
Yeah. Very competent person.
Good man.
A good man. Who knew?
Matiang'i, good man?
Matiang'i is number 1. We need about 5 Matiang'is. And Matiang'i, let me tell you, and let me predict this one to you. He's in Uhuru's government and he will be in the next government. And he might even be in a third government. Matiang'i, watch. Watch. You see, he's bringing some sanity in every ministry where he is.
Yeah.
See the ongoing purging of illegal firearms. Nobody tried that.
Yeah.
See the mechanism he has put in place.
It works.
Watch the young DCI Kinoti.
Yes.
Watch Nurdin Haji.
Yes.
Watch
ESCC man.
ESCC man.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm praying for them. If they are not tempted by anything, they stand the way they are. We are going to recover Kenya.
Gonna
through this
recover
young man. And let Kenyans of goodwill support this young man.
Absolutely.
Let nobody say, oh, we know thief. If you know thief, a thief, mention that thief. I have said here time and again, if I told stole something somewhere, come up and mention me. I will be happy.
Yeah.
And I will say, you have helped me. And I will leave my gate wide open, my bedroom wide open, waiting for Kinoti. Other than making statements, oh, this is...
There's some people referring to you as Prophet Atwoli already.
No, it's just because it is assessment and the way I see it, and I've been around for some times and I understand.
And you're not looking for any government
No,
job or
no,
anything?
no, no, I don't want
need it.
anything. Yeah?
You're okay where you
I
are?
want my own peace.
Brother Francis, or is it Father Francis?
I would have been one.
You would have. Thanks so much for being a part of the show, my friend.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Yeah.
Francis Atwoli calls it like he sees it, folks, without fear or favor. Tweets coming in so thick, so fast. Thanks so much, Brother Francis. You know, when you come on the show,
yeah.
Tukojuka bisa.
And I want also to alert those who say I've overstayed at Kotu. On 21st of May, 2021, Kotu will be having its delegates conference. I want those young men and women who have been lamenting and who have never toured, who have never gone to other countries like India, to see my counterparts leading with a lot of support at the age of 85, and to make sure that on 21st of May 2021, they have joined trade unions, they organize to support delegates, they get delegates from Kotu, they come and take leadership if they are men and women of substance. Otherwise, if I'm re-elected, I will still remain the Secretary General of Kotu.
You have 2 years, folks. You have 2 years. May 21st, 2021.
Yes.
If they don't, SU comes back. Jeff Kunenge Live, as always, is powered by Standard Chartered. That's right, Standard Chartered is the bank of choice. Thanks so much for being a part of this show this week and every week. Remember, it's the only show with 3 letters on the keyboard that follow each other, namely JKL.